Afternoon guys, how are you all doing? Hope you've had a great week. It was a busy week of sport, I have to say. Plenty of Europa League action, bundles of Champions League action, which, if you're a Spurs fan like myself, wasn't great. But hey ho, we got one game left in the Champions League and we'll see what happens. Great win for Manchester United last night. I thought they've actually played some really nice football as well, had a good blend to their side. Also, I'm loving it today. The dart starts from Minehead, which is good. So guys, going to crack on with this week's Acca. Some good football around, I think, this week. I prefer a lot of the lower league stuff again. I think there's a lot of value in the lower leagues this week, which is good. So again, please stagger the Acca like we do here. Like we say, we have the treble, we have the sixfold, and this time we're going to go for a tenfold because there's an extra game that I quite like. So, cracking straight on guys. First team going into the treble is Liverpool. Now, I think Liverpool will be in a lot of teams' Accas this week. They're at home to Sunderland, who, although they've won 2 games in a row, you'd fancy Jurgen Klopp's men to turn them over at Anfield. So, Liverpool is the first team going in the treble. From there, we're going to drop down into the Championship, and it's the leaders, Newcastle. Now, I'm running out of things to say about Rafa Benitez's Newcastle this year. After the opening they had to the season where it wasn't great and they dropped points, since then it's just been like an absolute juggernaut. They've just burst teams away without even trying at times. They're just far better than anyone else. Their squad's better. They're just a complete package, and I'd be amazed if they didn't go up. Something serious would have to happen. So the next team going in our treble is Newcastle. From there, we're going to drop down and we're going to go for Millwall, draw no bet. Now, I know Millwall are away from home, which is why we've put the draw no bet in there just to give us a little bit of a buffer. But in the main, Millwall have performed really well over recent weeks. So, guys, that's our treble. It's up on the bet slip now with the odds. What do you think? I think it looks a good treble. Do you change anyone? Add anyone else in? Let me know. Cracking straight on there, guys, because we're not stopping there. From there, we're going to drop down, and the first team in part of our sixfold is Scunthorpe. Now, they're on a great run of form at the moment. The reason they're not in the safety treble, as we call it, is because on paper, the last couple of weeks, they should have blown teams away, and they've only won games 1-0, 2-1. So I'm just going to drop them down a little bit this week, but Scunthorpe is the next team going in. From there, we're going to go to the Championship, and we're going to put Villa in. Now, I think Villa look really good value this week. Since Steve Bruce has taken over, they haven't lost. They've scored goals. They got a great point at the second place team in the Championship, Brighton, last week. And Steve Bruce is using all his knowledge and he's slowly turning Villa around. So I really like Villa at home this week. So that's the next one going in. From there, we're going to drop down into the conference and we're going to put in Lincoln. Now, Lincoln are playing so well at the moment, it's unreal, and they've got Maidstone, who are in terrible form at the moment. So really like the look of Lincoln in the Championship, in the conference this week, guys. So there's our sixfold. What do you think? Would you change the order around? Let me know in the comments again, guys. But who's stopping there? Because I'm not. We're going for the tenfold. So from there, we're going to stay in the conference and we're going to go for Boreham Wood. Now, I know they let us down a few weeks ago, but looking at the form, really like the look of Boreham Wood this week, I have to say. Staying in the conference, I'm going to go for Tranmere. Now, Tranmere are on a great run of form at the moment, and I really can't see them losing this week either. They won last week. They're just on a bit of a runaway at the moment. They didn't start the season great, but they've found their form and they've picked it up of late. So Tranmere, the next team going in. Now we're going back to the league football here, and we're going to go for Donny. Now, Donny's home form has been really good of late, so quite an obvious choice. And again, I think they'll be in a lot of teams' Accas this week. Final team going in our Acca is Blackpool. Now, over the last probably 18 months, you wouldn't have touched Blackpool at all. However, they seem to have turned their fortunes around. They're slowly rising up League Two, and they look at a competitive team again. I think they lost last week. However, they unbeaten in their previous 6 before that. They're home again this week, guys. So I really like the look of Blackpool this week, I have to say. So guys, our Acca pays 75 to 1, which I think is a great price. I really do. But I say if you stagger it, then a little bit on the treble, a little bit on the sixfold, a little bit on the Acca, we should be getting some money back this week, I have to say, guys. My odds are with Bet365. Like I always say, the Bet365 sign-up offer is really good. I'll leave a link in the bio for those that want to sign up. They'll match your first deposit up to £200. So if you've got a bit of cash around this weekend, guys, I'd suggest signing up and getting on it. But if you bet with anyone else, not a problem, because I bet with other companies as well. Just I choose to do my Accas with 365. So guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Please drop us a comment in the comments if you change anyone, if you don't like anyone in the Acca, or who you'd put in instead. Please follow me on Twitter @PhilBars. Happily answer any questions you've got. Also, please like and subscribe my channel if you like what we're doing. Had some great comments over the past month, so much appreciated for everyone. Also going to film our both teams to score Acca, which will be up shortly, guys. So have a great Friday for those going out and having a few beers. As I say, have a great weekend. Happy betting. Cheers, guys.